In the previous two videos of the South Carolina trip series, I have shared a detailed description of the historic Fort Sumter and Patriots Point Naval and Maritime Museum. Do check them out. I'll put the links at the end of this video. Hey everyone, this is Anita. In today's video, I'll be sharing a little bit about our Airbnb stay in a rustic farmhouse and some points of interest and landmarks in downtown Charleston. Let's start the video with a quick house tour. This 1-bedroom, 1-bath Airbnb has most of the basic amenities. There's washer and dryer, microwave, fully equipped kitchen with electric stovetop and oven, tea and coffee station and some oatmeal packets for our breakfast. And they also kept water bottles and some eggs from the chicken coop in the fridge for us. And look what else we got. Some welcome goodies. How sweet of them. This is the living area. There's a big couch, center table, TV and an electric fireplace. They have also provided us with free internet. This is the bedroom. There's one more TV here. This is the king bed to accommodate 3 of us. Our son co-sleeps, so king bed is a must for us. And lastly, this is the bathroom with all the basic toiletries. And that's it for the room tour. This is how the carriage house looks from outside in the morning. Look who is waiting for us outside. This is the barbecue grill and an outdoor seating area. There are few more houses in the property for rent. There is a complete setup for bonfire. They also provide supplies for s'mores, and then there are hammocks hanging on the trees. A perfect way to end the day.
I can see some horses there. A big horse is coming towards us. Say hello. Careful, careful. You're such a handsome boy. See, Farsi has come to meet you. Hello. Can you do wee-wah, 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 wee-wah? Can you do wee-wah for us? Just one egg. I got an egg. Careful. It's dirty, don't touch it. Let's clean carriage horse. And that's a stable.
The farmhouse we are staying in is Eastgate Farm Stays in Megget, South Carolina. This 110 acres of pastoral land is a home for 32 horses, goats, chicken, cats, deer, and a dog. After spending some time with the farm animals, we had our breakfast and now we are going out to visit some places in downtown Charleston. This is Joe Riley Waterfront Park. Located in Concord Street in downtown Charleston, this 8-acre park faces the beautiful Charleston Harbor and the Ravenel Bridge. The splash fountain here in the park is the most popular spot where both children and adults enjoy splashing in its waters during hot summers. The park has a long pier where people can walk, fish, or picnic. The covered pier has bench swings where people can enjoy the delightful sights of the river. Dolphin sighting here seems to be quite common. Our son got very excited after seeing a dolphin swimming in the river. Another highlight of the park is the famous Charleston Pineapple Fountain. It is a popular place to cool off, where people swim in the fountain during summer months. There are dozens of benches stationed within the park, both along the river and in the well-maintained lawn, making it a perfect place to slow down and take a moment or two to relax. The neighborhood surrounding the waterfront park is called the French Quarter. It was settled in 1680 and gets its name from the many French Huguenots that settled in the area. This neighborhood is famous for historic churches, art galleries, restaurants, and of course the waterfront park. Exploring this romantic quarter with its colorful historic homes and countless sidewalk cafes brings joy to my heart. Another exclusive part of downtown Charleston is the south of Broad. The quiet residential area has cobblestone streets, majestic mansions, and manicured gardens, which add character to the history of the city. If you are into carriage rides, this is the right place for you. Catch a carriage tour to explore the city's historic charm with expert guides. Charleston got its nickname Holy City because of its history of religious tolerance and abundance of churches. Today, over 400 church steeples dot the city's skyline. This is the iconic Rainbow Row, the series of 13 pastel-hued Georgian row houses, which is located on East Bay Street, just along the Battery. Because of its aesthetic charm, it is one of the most photographed spots in the downtown. Another significant buildings include the United States Custom House of Greek Revival architecture and United States Post Office and Courthouse, built in Renaissance Revival style. Although we couldn't visit all the historical sites, we still got to learn a lot. And that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more such videos. Till then, goodbye and take care.